bats in with the quickness. Just like that.
He's a good opponent. He's been winning in impressive manners, but I feel like he's just another notch in the belt to get to where I need to be.
All of his fights, he's all over guys with his striking in all facets. The guy hasn't really been tested. The way to beat him is just to fight my game plan, fight smart, and wait for the opportunity and seize it.
To get the win, I have to make sure that I play my game. I can't get frustrated and get caught into a firefight with him. He's a good stand-up fighter, so I just got to make sure that I respect him as much as he should me and just stick to my game plan.
My main event, man, RFA is such a huge promotion, and it's a step up for me, in the main event in, Brandon's hometown. I get a chance to play the spoiler, so, I'm excited about the opportunity. My friends and family at home get a chance to watch me, and they get to see what I love.
Anytime I get to fight in front of my hometown, I get excited. I have the crowd behind me, and it's motivation enough to have my family and friends in the crowd to help me win.
My fans and everyone who follows me and knows me, they know that I'm a complete fighter, that I come to fight every single time out. I fight for me and I fight for my family, so I really don't have anything to prove, but to myself that I deserve to be here.
Looking ahead to what it might be, I'm not worried about that right now. Right now it's Mike Rhodes and the RFA 7 and coming out on top with an impressive win. I want to put on for my hometown and make sure that Colorado knows who I am still and remembers why I bring the ruckus.
Can Brandon Thatch bring the ruckus yet again, or will Biggie Mike Rhodes maintain his undefeated record? This place is alive. They're on their feet for the main event here at RFA 7. Let's go up to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mike Biggie Rhodes.
Mike Biggie Rhodes, who trains at Rufus Sport under Duke Rufus, alongside Anthony Pettis, Sergio Pettis, Ben Askren, and all the gang. Formerly played basketball at Ellsworth Community College in Iowa Falls, Iowa. Took up kickboxing to lose weight. He once weighed 273 pounds. Comes in undefeated 4-0 as a pro. Took this fight on just 10 days' notice when Leandro Silva pulled out with a staph infection. Says he intends to finish Thatch to avoid a hometown decision. If you've never seen Rhodes fight before, he's a very good striker, very creative, possesses good takedowns as well. Says his jiu-jitsu is at the same level as the other key aspects of his game. A man who uses his hands very well to set up his kicks. Look out for Rhodes' front kick off his lead leg and for his jab. The game plan here of Biggie is to stay on the outside, technically pick Thatch apart, use the jab, move around, score points. If Thatch is overly aggressive, put him on his back. Former world kickboxing champion Duke Rufus in the corner of Mike Rhodes. Rhodes is ready. The first bank center goes dark. I'm almost expecting The Undertaker to walk out. This place is crazy loud right now. We can't see anything, but my word, can we hear it? Listen to that ovation! They are going absolutely bananas for ruckus Brandon Thatch. A rock star reception for Thatch. From here in Denver, Colorado, he's been training with GSP in preparation for this one. And look at the streak. The wins over Martin Grandmont, Jory Eriksson, Patrick Valley, Shidian Jaquani, who he TKO'd, and Chris Holland. And let's go to some comments from the Supercoach.
Brandon Thatch has got the goods. He's great at covering space. He does it well, and when he gets on top, he goes in for the kill. Very good acceleration. He pushes off well off of his feet. He brings his feet with him when he strikes. Landing this cross, coming up here, he gets outside. He's got long arms also. It's important to point out his opponent not able to hit him. He keeps the range, moves his head while he's coming in, landing the right hand and dropping his opponent. He's got power in both hands. You can tell by the way that he punches. You've got to be careful not to get hit by either of them.
And George St. Pierre, you see it there. He said he's going to win by knockout. He's going to surprise a lot of people. Brandon and I are close friends now, and I enjoyed training with him. He brought a lot into my camp. I hope I brought the same to him as well. I believe he could be in the UFC right now. This place is really going crazy. Here's how they stack up. Biggie Rhodes undefeated, Thatch 8-1. Thatch 4 years the elder, 1 inch the taller, gives up the reach in the arms, the leg reach is even. Our experts fight gauge, striking even, ground game Thatch, speed even, strength goes to Thatch, endurance is even. This place is ready, we are ready, let's go up to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA catchweight at 173 pounds, presented by Ring of Fire MMA and brought to you by Inca Cola. Go to IncaColaUSA.com and register to have a free Inca Cola sent to you. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands at 6'1", weighing in at 172 pounds. Holding a professional MMA record of 4 wins, 0 losses. Training out of Rufus Sport from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Mike Biggie Rhodes. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6'2", weighing in at 171.8 pounds. Holding a professional MMA record of 8 wins, 1 loss. Training at a Grudge Training Center, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Brandon Ruckus Thatch. Your referee in charge of the action is Tom Johnson.
All right, gentlemen, I went over the rules earlier this evening. I want a clean, fair fight. Listen to me at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Mike, any questions? Brandon, what about you? Touch up. Let's do it, guys.
Final instructions. Brandon Thatch the favorite at -675. The comeback on Mike Biggie Rhodes at +425. Thatch has been training with GSP in the corner of Rhodes to Rufus. You couldn't have a better striking coach. Michael Chavello, Pat Milicic with you. Has Thatch underestimated Mike Biggie Rhodes? Rhodes comes in on only 10 days' notice. Beautiful with the kick.
Rhodes is no joke.
Plenty of movement on the balls of his feet here from Mike Biggie Rhodes. Thatch with the aggression of the hands. Rhodes may look to take him down. Muay Thai clinch from Thatch, couldn't get off the knee. They tango. Thatch looked for a trip takedown, couldn't get it. Rhodes pressing the action, puts him back against the cage.
Rhodes obviously very good at the head plumb. He's been working with Duke Rufus, one of the best in the world at it. If you got Duke Rufus hanging on your head, trust me, you're getting good at it.
Clinched up against the cage here. Rhodes throws him off. Almost a side kick there from Biggie Rhodes. Oh, beautiful outside crescent kick from Thatch. Rhodes going to take him down, and he does. Puts him on his back.
Did not expect that out of Rhodes at all.
He was hurt from that kick, Pat. Thatch explosive, catches him with an uppercut. Thatch in the top position. Rhodes glances towards Duke Rufus. Rufus barking instructions. Here come the elbows. Here comes the ground and pound. And the hammer fist strikes.
Yeah, this is where Rhodes is at a big disadvantage because Thatch is so much bigger physically.
He's got to control the posture here. He's got to slow down Brendan Thatch.
Rhodes has the space to get the underhook and get in tight and get away from those elbows. There he is.
Rhodes' undefeated record on the line. He throws the legs up. Thatch all over him early on here.
Grabbed the wrong leg on the way out. Should have grabbed the other leg. Wouldn't have gave up his back that way.
Thatch gets the hooks in, wants to submit Biggie Rhodes here in the opening round. Here comes the choke. Surely it's going to be over now.
Not so fast, I don't know.
Can Rhodes survive this?
He's hanging onto that hand.
There's still 2 minutes 40 to go. It's good. Ruckus brings the freaking house down.
Here it is, finally locked up that choke. Rhodes thought that Thatch was going to come over to the mounted position, and then Thatch switched it up and went back to the rear choke and puts him away here, goes palm to palm, and tightens it up. Just too strong physically for Rhodes.
Brendan Thatch. This crowd has gone into meltdown.
And I apologize for using the plum word, but that comes from grabbing people's heads in wrestling. That's why I use that sometimes.
Indeed. Does not exist in Muay Thai. Just want to say that to you. Look at this kick here. Look at this kick. Watch this. Oh. Fantastic. Rhodes was hurt after that one. Just clipped him just below the right eye, side of the nose, and he immediately took Thatch down. Sweetly timed kick there from Ruckus. Tell you what, folks, RFA 7 has been one of the best nights of action we have seen in a long time. Every fight tonight brought it, and Brendan Thatch capped it off in style, with class. I take my hat off to Mike Rhodes if I was wearing a hat. A young man, 23 years old, 4-0 record, not afraid to put it on the line on only 10 days' notice against Denver's own. And let's go up to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Tom Johnson, calls a stop to this fight at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round for your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke, Brendan Ruckus Thatch.
Just going nuts here. Pat Miletich is going to get a word with Ruckus, and he's got him now. Up to you, Pat.
All right, I'm in here with Brendan Thatch. Great job, great performance tonight by you. How's it feel, first off?
Great, I love home, man. This is Colorado. This is my city, baby. Let's go.
All right, now I've got to bring this up. You have a cheering section of a trainload of women back here. Either you've got a lot of sisters or you're a Mormon. What's going on?
Hey, they're just part of the crew, man. That's family over there.
All right, that's awesome. Now, you didn't expect probably a takedown coming out of Rhodes. He hit you with the double leg. Were you expecting him to take this fight to the ground at all?
No, not at all. I noticed that he had really good wrestling defense, so I didn't want to clinch with him too much, but I didn't expect a shot.
All right, now, the crowd keeps yelling UFC. GSP thinks you're ready for the UFC. The crowd thinks you're ready for the UFC. What do you think, bud?
You know, you're not a big dog till you're in the UFC, so when they'll have me, I'd love to go.
All right, nice and humble. Brendan Thatch, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he
I'd
UFC
just like to thank my
ready?
sponsor, Bleed Out Fight Gear, Boone's Tavern, Fred the Chef, Masu, Brother Barbecue, Ruckus Gear, baby. Ultra Shear Nightclub, we're going to an after party. Everybody meet us at Ultra Shear. Max Muscle Sports Nutrition, Blur, Dairy Queen, and Pink House Fat Dan.
Is he UFC ready, or does he need another couple of tests? Either way, Brendan Thatch bringing the house down yet again here at the First Bank Centre. Before a magnificent crowd, and what a night they saw, maybe one of the finest nights we've seen on Access TV fights. From the opening fight between Chavez and Manus, right down to the closing fight between Biggie Rhodes and Brendan Ruckus Thatch. All the way down the card, and there's one of the two men responsible for it all. Sven Bean and Ed Suarez put together a star-studded card. They said earlier this week they wanted to use RFA as a springboard, as a launching pad, as a breeding ground to send fighters to the UFC. And tonight, with names like Thatch, Kimball, Bektik, Colon, they have done just that. You've seen some truly rising talent. You've been watching Resurrection Fighting Alliance on Access TV.